is up, people? It is Sunday morning now. There is at least one estate sale that I want to hit up for sure. I plan on buying a whole bunch of stuff if it all works out well. They got like die-cast cars, model kits, a whole bunch of Barbies, Furbies, and who else knows what they're gonna have when I actually walk into there and see what I like. So that's gonna be the plan today. Go buy stuff, hit up the storage, count all my stuff, and hopefully I have a whole bunch of nice numbers to give you guys. So how the day went and everything is, I decided to actually buy a couple different rooms. I bought one whole room that was just filled with die-cast. I bought another room pretty much that was all their books and a whole bunch of other media. And then I also bought a whole bunch of stuffed animals, and then there was a couple other little knickknacks that I kind of threw in on the deal when I was walking out and everything. So I'll show you guys my van really quick. It's jam-packed, and while I'm unloading it and everything, I'll kind of pop some of the totes and show you guys what's inside of them. Alright, so this is what the van looks like right now. Jam-packed. As you can see, it's just filled. Tons of goodies in there. And I also have the front seat just filled with goodies as well. So here's my first 5 totes. Just take a little quick skims just to show you guys. Each one is just filled with pretty much 1/24 scale models. And I would say like 70% of this stuff was either Dale Earnhardt or Junior. So yeah, these guys will probably fetch me anywhere between like 20 and 40 bucks a piece. Got a whole bunch of Elvis stuff going on. My dad's actually an Elvis fan, so he might be getting that stuff. A couple stuffed animals, some 8-tracks. I thought these VHSs weren't going to be anything, but it looks like I'm going to have to really go through them because, as you can see, they look like they're Elvis special stuff and everything that, you know, possibly could have only aired on TV once, so I'll really have to check that stuff out. This is a gold-plated Dale Earnhardt with a baseball in here. A couple of those little guys. These kind of cracked me up. I don't know who this guy is, but if any of you guys know who that guy is, I got some random dude in an old school tub enjoying some wine. Or whiskey. He was enjoying something. There's a better picture of him with his clothes on. I have no idea who that guy is. If you guys do though, just leave it in the comments. Alright. A few more totes. Just completely filled with NASCAR merchandise. The artist is named Paul Madden. Couldn't find too much on him. Only one that I actually did kind of find was this one over here, and somebody was actually only asking like 10 bucks. I saw one other one of his pictures, somebody was asking 50. I feel like that's more of a good offer on some of these, and maybe even the bigger ones could even go for a little bit more. Alright, it's getting a little emptier, but wanted to show you guys some of this stuff really quick. Picked up a couple snow globes. I saw some Cardinal snow globes actually going for like good $40-50, so be nice if I can get that for those two. A vintage little holiday Christmas sculpture. I got also, that's like a water fountain. A couple more tins. If I always see tins, I kind of always pick them up now because well, tins was my second sale on eBay. And then this just looks like a whole bunch of old paper about the JFK assassination and everything, so that'd be pretty cool history and everything still. That's why you don't want to pass up like old paper all the time, because normally if they are keeping it and they're not like a complete hoarder, it's gonna have some kind of sentimental value. Alright, here's a few more totes. And it's getting emptier. Alright, a couple more totes. Just filled with die-cast. And this one's filled with a little bit of different stuff. we got some old school furries, Gizmo, and they had a whole bunch of these sealed wood magazines. So, I mean, like I said, they're all just completely locked up and everything. I'll have to look into them. Got a couple dolls. And as you can see, the van is pretty darn close to being empty. Got several totes filled with books. These books over here on the left, I'll take those out and kind of show you, because those series are going to be kind of cool. But besides that, there's nothing too exciting in here. Here is a side view of what I got going on. Just mainly just books left and everything. And then I got a whole bag just filled with stuffed animals and everything. Still got the front, so when I pull out the front, I'll show you guys some of that stuff. Alright, so I'm going to show you a couple of book sets that I got, because they both seem like they'll be decent value-wise. These guys right here are some classic press educational children's books. I have 1 through 12 here. I saw other sets, not complete sets, going for like $45, $50. Then I saw single books asking like $9 or $10. So I'm gonna put like $100 on this lot when I put it up, or best offer. So that'll be like $8 a book, and definitely would be willing to take less than that, but got to start somewhere. And then these guys right here were also a good little find as well. I just looked these guys up, and these guys are going for like $40 to $60 themselves online. So I'll probably put them up at 75 or best offer and see what happens. Okay, so I finally got everything out of the front of my car. Kind of give you guys a little gander. Some stuffed animals, whole bunch of them. A limited edition one still in its box. Unfortunately, this porcelain doll's box is a little jacked up, but I mean, it's the doll itself is still in really good shape. Another fancy bear on a pedestal. A long crew and cab trailer for Dale Earnhardt. Got this little plaque. Hang it on your wall, and then you can put your coats or hats or whatever you wish up on it. Some vintage papers. Always look out for old vintage magazines. These are True Story. I saw these ones going for about like $3 a piece online, so I should lot those up and I should be able to sell those pretty quickly. There's probably nothing too crazy in here, but I kind of just, you know, whatever jewelry they have left over, I just offer a little price on it and try to pick it up. This guy right here is another crew cab, 1/24 scale, believe of Dale Earnhardt. More vintage papers or whatnot. I don't know what these ones on the right are. I think there just might be some vintage newspapers of a famous date of something going on. I'll have to look it up. But these guys, these are actually Winston Cup scene, and I actually have just a whole bunch of them. And I saw those guys selling online an issue for $2.50 to $5. So I should be able to lot those up, and I would imagine I could get a decent return on those. Everything in this lot was pretty amazing. There was 2 items that I kind of made a deal at the very end. I was eyeballing them the whole time. I was lugging stuff out and really hoping nobody was gonna pick them up. And that's gonna be these 2 guys right here. So right here, I believe this is like a 32 piece. I want to say, I think I counted it. It's in the 30s. 1847 Rogers Bros. So I'm gonna guess this is actually like 40s or 50s. But the really cool thing about this was actually the box. I saw sold comps for those going for like $100 and everything. But like none of them had this cool box. Like, look at the detail on that box and everything that's on it. It has all these bevels and indents on it and everything, and then it has like it's cool, this nice little locking mechanism on it. So yeah, I'm thinking I can get a pretty penny for that. I'm gonna definitely shoot for the moon on those guys, just because I mean, if you guys look at them, you won't If you guys find a case like this, please show me, because I looked and all of them are like basic wooden cases. This guy right here is also a really cool little knick-knack toy. I couldn't really find too many markings on it or whatnot, but except it was made in the USA, and these guys actually even like come off and everything. So it's actually quite amazing that they're still a part of this toy. Because I would imagine like other ones of these toys would be gone. I kind of looked for stuff like that online. It was really hard to find anything that was similar to that, just because, like I said, all it had was a made in the USA. I couldn't find a brand on it anywhere, but I saw other vintage horse and buggies going for, you know, $150. I saw actually some sold ones for right around the $150 mark. So, and those were just like single colored ones. This one has some yellow in it, some red. The people are different colors from the horses. So this one actually has a lot going on. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this video. I'll give you my complete final numbers in another video down the road, or if I manage to count this before I upload it or whatnot, I'll flash the numbers down here. But on this load I paid $625 for, and I'm really hoping to make some money off of it. Till next time, guys.